The demand for Indian indentured laborers increased dramatically after the abolition of slavery in 1834. These were people who were looking for a better life and a way out of the tremendous poverty they faced in India. Many accepted the offers by the British for jobs, either as indentured laborers, workers, or educated servicemen between 1845 and 1917. They were therefore sent, sometimes in large batches, to the various plantation colonies and were required to produce high-value crops such as sugar. The first arrival from the Indian subcontinent to Trinidad was on May 30, 1845, on the ship the Fatal Razak. The East Indian indentured laborers were excited about venturing into new lands, and they were also very happy to get increased wages in Trinidad. But there were those, however, who were determined to die in their own homeland. Hirilal Charu's parents came from India. He is now 101 years old and shares his story.
When the white people wanted to cover Trinidad, they had a state, so they said, Bandani have a place to work. Nobody to work. So they say, all right, the government say, India have plenty of people. So you could carry them in a 5-year basis, and they're going to work, and other people will learn from them, and if they want to come back, we bring them. Send them free, we bring them back. So they come here. Most people are glad to see the place, and they come. And they like the place so much, they want to go back. And who they want to go back, they come back. And they come back again. Because when they did working for more money here, and when they come back, they're working for the same small money. They say, man, we left good money to work for a little bit of money, and they come away. And some people say, no man, this is our motherland. We have to die here.
The thought of returning to India for some never even crossed their minds. As 103-year-old Dami Deo explains, her father was an indentured laborer brought from India. But life in Trinidad was still no bed of roses. The popular mode of transport was by foot.
My father was to walk from Krakow to go to Trinidad. Everybody was to walk from Krakow to go to Trinidad. When I married and come here, didn't have no road here. It have a little cab road, only for a cab to move. One cab, gully they have with temporary. When it's in a tree, we must in him gully. He was to take from an junction and take people and go to Pinar. And from there he was to road shadow and take people and go to Pinar. One cab. I married in a cab, in Gunny cab, and I come back in his cab, and went to go Gunny Pada to go to Gunny cab, so they didn't have no car.
When we went to work, we went 12, 1 o'clock in the night here, and when we were riding bicycle, like how we were busy with motor car, so he was busy with bicycle. And when we go on a walk there, when we wake up, same way again, traffic, we get a little more money, so we like it. When we had train from Shagwana to go to Port of Spain, and from Shagwana to San Fernando. After you go to San Fernando, you want to go any other place something, you have to walk, or get car and things to go. A long time didn't have so much of it. Never drive car. I walk bull cab. And after the bull cab, when I leave the road and I come here to go to work there and come back, then I learn to drive tractor. So I drive tractor. So I plant cane and pull cane with the tractor. Take cane, shut one. Sometimes they truck takes it right there. They have scale out and do all kinds of things. How to make a living.
This new life came with its fair share of challenges. The language barrier was just one of them.
When they go to the shop, they carry somebody who they come from before, and they tell them to tell the shopkeeper, I want this, you want that. And so they buy the goods. When they buy it 1 or 2 times, well, they know. And so they did well. So they had to learn it.
Copper and silver coins were all they knew as money. Their frustration came as no surprise upon receiving their first fortnightly wage in paper dollars, what they mistook for garbage.
These people in India, they didn't know paper is money. They know only coins. They know copper, they know silver. And when they come here, and when they work and they get money in paper, they throw it away. They say that is paper. So the people who they come before them, they know about it. So they take it up and give them, they say, no, take this and go to the shop. And you will get good. But they were still in a doubt. But when they come and they buy the goods, and they get change, then they believe it.
East Indian women are known to adorn themselves with beautifully embellished saris or gararas and elaborate matching jewelry. But how did the indentured laborers dress?
I wear flower bag, I wear khaki skirt, khaki pants, clothes. Last time I have a clothes, they were to, I tell you, them clothes looking too nice, they were to call telale, no we were to get that telale. But why there? Buy 2 yards, you make a good dress.
There was nothing trendy about fashion back then, as the indentured laborers and their children wore whatever they could afford to put together.
You are getting dressed between more than 2. Sometimes I grew up between when I married and come here. I can't have more than 1. You go lago need that, when you come, but you have the boss one, you put anything in it. And this good one, wash it. And put it over to half. And dry it and just quick. Your leg fire aside, have it and hang it. And then get up any money, sell it. That's we have to close both, you have to tie it up so. No, they don't want this now, you have to throw it. Getty, I feel sorry, I don't throw it still yet.
A small kitchen garden was a major source of food for many families. Their menu was very limited.
3 times a day, dal and rice and bodi dal. You plant what you plant, you get to eat. And you we grow up with that. Bodi dal and rice, we grow with that. Maybe mother, father.
The luxury of a pipe-borne water supply was not even a figment of their imagination. In fact, clean or treated water was also a foreign notion to them. Wells, rivers, and the raindrops were all they knew.
River water, well water, if you dig out well you have water. Sometimes you have water, but you have to put the water to settle. And dirty water, that you have to put it to settle, then you cook. And last time anyway you go and you see some water, you take a glass and drink it. Now you are doing that. You have to go and cut grass lately when Marley done come. Pardon, many animal, but allow to like mine cattle. Then they come in the lagoon be thirsty. This is when they tie bull and then cattle and they have a big rope, we have water, we take up that and we drink it. We throw down the bottle, we drink in that.
Damidev shared how communities came together at the riverside to do their laundry. Although this may seem a difficult and time-consuming task in today's society, this was a time of bonding and fun for those gathered to do their chores.
Me and my sister and the neighbor, 2 of them, used to go to wash in a big pitcher bottle. The 2 and beat the clothes. We have to suit our clothes. When we put on one, the next one, we take it out, we wash it first and we throw it in the grass. When it dry, when it don't wash, then we bathe. Tie the clothes in a bundle, we put it in the head, and we coming home. And when we come home, now we have to cook on the boat. 8 years or 7 years, but I know. I didn't cook anything, but I had to do the housework because I didn't have mother until my father got to work. And I did, me and my sister did it. But I had to cook food for my father.
They were brought here as workers, but with them came their rich culture and lifestyle, which they embraced and practiced freely. They sang songs and danced, even while working the fields. In fact, song and dance was their means of enjoying themselves in the midst of their labor. But it was not the sole occasion.
They fed beating drum. They beating majira, dantal, and that's it they call it, the sitar. They spread pal. Ladies sit up on my side. Ladies get in like man. They're singing all night. I know I'm not singing. They're singing and dancing. They had a big skirt when they're dancing and big skirt. Opening up wide. Everybody put on in that dress, skirt, everybody.
Hard times were nothing strange to these laborers. In fact, their culture and lifestyle embraced the challenges of life. They accepted their fate and were taught to make the very best of any situation.
Whatever you get, you have to consider it good. Just like today, if we have to live with bread, we have to consider it, we have to like it. Or tomorrow when we get nice roti, dal puri or whatnot, we have to enjoy it. But the day we get dry, we have to enjoy it too. Hindi tell you, सबके दुख सुख एक समाना, हर्ष विषाद मान अपमाना. That means to say, सबके दुख सुख एक समाना. You have to tolerate with good and bad. And then you have to tolerate somebody will take you bad, somebody will take you good. You have to consider it.
Today, great emphasis is placed on education. In the days of the indentured laborers, education was not a requirement. Children spent time learning to cook, play, and doing chores.
My time, we didn't have no school, nothing. Didn't have no school. Did you have no school? No school, nothing. Grow up with children, family, grow up. Very big family too. That lived two sisters together, mother and father. We were also playing, cooking, eating.
Indian weddings as we know it today can be extravagant. The decor, food, drums, and excitement make them memorable indeed. Even though the weddings were not as extravagant back then, it was a very special occasion for the bride and groom, since not only was it their wedding day, but it was also the day they met for the very first time.
I'm married from an Gani village. I have 3 months less in 9 years when I'm married. And when I'm married and I come, I've gone back for 5 years, maybe 5 hours. And I come back in 5 years. I come, I don't know to cook. I have a lady, Minani, she was to tell me how to cook. How to cook. My husband was to go to work. And I was to the home. And he called. He was to go and do the yard work. I was to do. I can't work. I don't know to work.
One can only hope that the spouse chosen by the parents is a good marriage partner. Mr. Ishmael Khan's story of love, however, is somewhat different. He wasn't palmed off with a wife, but rather he was asked whether he wanted to marry a certain girl whom he was allowed to see before agreeing to marry.
The girl there, I sitting on the bed. You married in, that's all. Would you believe that? I said yes. Hard to say anyway. But Lord, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life. The greatest thing. Yeah. She was so pretty, she was so nice, she was so kind. You know, we had to help for them. You know, they live a clean life. And we lived, and maybe I was 70 something or 80 life, 80 years. And she passed away. Today is 10 years. The Lord showed testimony.
If only the young ones of today would value commitment, honesty, respect, and faithfulness. Mr. Khan said these were important factors in his marriage as he shared the wonderful memories of his late wife of 65 years.
I've been so honest to my wife. I never focus on no one. That doesn't mean to say I ain't seen a nice lady that day. But no thoughts at all. And I'm not lying, you know, because I have the Lord there. It's here, you know, no money.